We're not any further on our house, but the Lord did something for us this week that was not a need. It was not something that we had to have. It was simply a want. Aren't you glad that the Lord recognizes your wants every now and then? We had just put all of our Christmas stuff out Friday, December the 3rd. And we had everything set up. We had I'm talking about all of our Christmas purchased, and the majority of it was wrapped. My stuff that I had bought her wasn't wrapped. Under the tree, December the 3rd. And then December the 3rd at 1 in the morning, or December the 4th at 1 in the morning, ever how you look at that. Everybody knows what happened. We lost our home to a fire. And we had, without a doubt, one of the most ugly Christmas trees you have ever seen in your life. It was horrendous. I'm going to use this word to make you understand how I felt about it. It was putrid.
Looked like Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown was a Christmas tree compared to what we had. I've got videos of it because it had bulbs in it that flashed, and each bulb changed colors. The only reason that we had that Christmas tree is every stinking grandkid that we've got, all 6, totally destroyed in the fire. And they don't make them anymore. So it's not like, okay, I'll pay whatever I have to pay, even if I have to borrow money from Brother Tate, I'll pay whatever I got to pay to get one. There's not any. They don't make them. On the internet, we searched diligently, and there was a Sam's Club down in Georgia that said they had one. So I called down there. I was getting ready to go to Georgia. Now, don't look at me like that. Y'all, you do the very same thing for grandkids. I'm going to Georgia. I'm going to get those kids. Well, that was some kind of a fluke or a mistake, and they didn't have one. So about every 3 weeks, because it is a member's mark tree, and member's mark is exclusive to Sam's Club. You might say that member's mark is great value or greater value to Sherway or Walmart, whoever that is. So this week, as I have done probably every 2 or 3 weeks for a year, I didn't find the exact tree, but I found a tree that does the same thing as what the other one did. Now, unless you've seen this tree, or unless you've seen the video that I'll be glad to show you, if anybody, and I'm sure nobody wants to see it. If anybody wants to see it, I'd be glad to show you. But that same bulb, it's not blue all the time. The bulb comes blue, it goes off because it flashes just constantly. And when it comes back on, it's red. It goes off. When it comes back on, it's green. Goes off. I don't know how they do it. Nevertheless, it was quite a horrid Christmas tree. But those grandkids, they would just sit, and not one. Important to you, I hate it when y'all do that, because if it is something that God provided for you, I don't care if it's a nickel. If God provided it, then it's a provision from above, and my wife, and we are at a point that we needed something good to happen. Wanted to encourage you that sometimes when it's proper, when it's decent, when it's in order, sometimes the Lord just gives you what you want, not necessarily. So I'm glad that y'all are here this morning. we're over with this morning, and I think that we will have more than enough time. If you remember today in the 10:30 service, Brother Riddell Seals will be here with us in service. He's going to be here preaching, and he stones and put them in the middle. The river stopped flowing.